Hi, today we're going to look at graphing linear equations using a table of values. Table of values will always get you there. We just have to know the right numbers to plug in. So we like to keep the numbers close to this, and on the x-axis close to the center. So let's pick numbers like 0 and 1 and 2 and 3. Let's see what happens here. So let's take these numbers, let's plug them in. We got to substitute them. So everywhere you see an x, we're going to put one of those numbers and find our matching y. Let's start with 0. Great. So 1/3 times 0, anything times 0 is going to give you 0, minus 1, y equals -1. Okay? Now, what if we plug in 1? 1/3 times 1 minus 1. Anything times 1 is going to be itself, but I got a problem. I'm not that great with dealing with fractions. I'm actually going to not finish this, and I'm not going to do this. I'm actually going to skip 2 as well, and I'm going to jump down to 3. Why? Because it's going to help me out. Because I have a fraction out front and I'm multiplying by 3, what I want to do is look for numbers that are multiples of this, because I can then turn this 3 to a fraction. Those guys cancel out or give you 3 over 3, which is 1. And now we have two numbers that we can handle a little easier than fractions. So we get 0. Okay, but that only gave us two numbers. Let's go in the reverse. Let's put a -3 in. We can say y equals 1/3 times -3 minus 1. Turn that to a fraction. I know I canceled here. If I take it a different direction, I can say -3 over 3, which is the same as saying -1 minus 1, which is -2. Now I can use these three coordinates to give us our graph. So let's plot the stuff. We've got go over 3, go down 2, go over 0, go down 1, go over 3, up 0. Now we've got, whoa, my line's a little off, but there you go. So what's the point here? Well, when we have a fraction, the numbers that we pick for the numbers that we choose for x could be any number. These might give you a little bit of trouble, but try to go for multiples of what's in that denominator there. 3, 0, 3. You could even do a 6 or a -6 or even -9 and 9. But multiples of 3. Multiples of whatever is downstairs here in the denominator. And that is graphing a linear equation with a table of values with a fraction in there.